morning, welcome to the monastery. Happy New Year, Sawati Pimai. So as you know, in South Asia, most of the countries celebrate New Year at this time of year, when it's very hot. I was in Thailand last week, and it was very hot. And when I left, it got even hotter. It went up to 50 degrees. And there's lots of smoke from the bushfires and lots of pollution from the cars, so everyone is coughing. Water is useful when we have a lot of heat or dust or smoke. Water can be a very useful thing. So it's something the Buddha pointed out, that the kindness of our heart is a bit like water. When you have kind thoughts and you put them into action, you help other people, you show your gratitude, appreciation for your family, your elders, then it's like bringing water up and it bathes your heart or cleanses your heart. What does it cleanse your heart of? It cleanses your heart of stress, suffering, worries, anger. And the goodness of our heart, when we come together to celebrate, say, New Year, and show our love, our respect for our elders, family members. This cleanses our heart of many unskillful qualities. So it's traditional to bathe the monks at this time of year, sometimes bathe teachers, family members, elders, and the water symbolizes this goodness, this outflowing of goodness from our heart. In Thai we say Nam Jai. Nam Jai means the goodness, the kindness that comes when you think of other people. And at New Year, we particularly think of our parents, grandparents, the people who have brought us up, because they're the ones who have given us so much. We wouldn't be here now if we didn't have parents, grandparents, uncles, aunties, friends, teachers. And as Buddhist monks, we always remember our teacher, the Buddha. We wouldn't be here without the Buddha. This is how we celebrate New Year. We remember those who have helped us with gratitude, appreciation. And the Buddha said there's two people who are quite hard to find in this world. First one is somebody who has gratitude, katanyu. The second one is somebody who tries to pay something back, give something back, kataweti. So not only do we appreciate those who have helped us, but we try to give something back to help them. And that's also why we have this ceremony today, bathing the monks. Bathing hands is a very simple, small action. You might think, what's the point of that? But actually it symbolizes caring for somebody. When you bathe somebody, maybe an elderly relative or teacher, when you bathe them, you're expressing your appreciation and you're trying to give something back, give some convenience, something back to that person. When I used to live with Ajahn Chah over 30 years ago, he was quite old and he was sick. So I used to bathe him every day with the other monks. We'd sit him in one of those wheelchairs for when you bathe somebody who's not very strong. We bathe him from top to bottom. We do that as an act of service or showing our gratitude to the teacher. Because we were so happy to have met Ajahn Chah, heard his Dhamma teachings, received instructions from him, learned from him. In Thailand we call our teacher Paw Me Kruba Ajahn, which means you give them the name both mother and father. So you probably love your mother, you love your father, but a Dhamma teacher is even better, like mother and father all rolled into one, because they do everything for you. The Dhamma teacher, they show you the way to bring your mind to peace and happiness. They show you what's right, what's wrong. They teach you how to improve yourself, and they also look after you. If you're sick, say like living with a teacher like Ajahn Chah, if a monk was sick, he would find medicine, make sure they're looked after, cared for. He'd always share the food out, make sure everyone had enough food. And nowadays, lots of food. We just went down there, there's lots of food, don't worry, after lunch you'll get a big lunch today. But in the old days, there wasn't much food. So Ajahn Chah, maybe they'd offer him a banana, and he'd have many monks and nuns that he had to look after. So he'd cut a banana into as many pieces as he could. He'd just take one small piece and then pass on the other pieces to somebody else. This is what it means to care for others. You look after their heart, their spiritual needs. You also look after their physical needs, food, medicine. This is why we call a teacher both mother and father, all in one. So that's what we're remembering today. New Year, it's a day we remember all those people who have helped us. When we give the blessing, the anumodana, that's the time to share the merits, the goodness of this occasion with all your family members, and particularly parents, grandparents, those who have maybe those departed who've left the world already. You can share the merits with them. Wish them well, wherever they are reborn. May they be reborn in a happy destination. May they be free from suffering. Just as we've had our parents look after us, we hope that they are looked after in their next life. We'll chant a blessing now in appreciation of the merit you've made today. May this be a cause on this occasion of New Year. May it be a cause for your progress in the Dhamma. May you be free from obstacles, free from illness, free from danger. May you meet with good health, happiness, success in everything you do. ขณะสงฆ์จะให้พรนะก็ขอให้ทุกคนได้พบความสำเร็จปีนี้ให้มีสุขภาพแข็งแรงไม่มีอุปสรรคไม่มีสิ่งใดมาเบียดเบียนมารังแกเราขอให้ทุกคนได้พบความสุขความเจริญยิ่งขึ้นไปนะสัพพะโวกาวินิโมจวะสัพพสันตาภวะจิตวะสัพพเวรมติกันตวะนิพุตโตจัตวังภวะสัพพิติโยวิวัจจันตุสัพพะโรโควินาศตุมาเตภวันตวันตรายโยสุขิเตกายุโกภวะอภิวาทนาสิลิสนิจังวุฒาปัจจายโนจัตตารโอธัมมาวาดันติอายุอันโน